One of the themes of some of the keynotes this morning, including yours, was virtual reality or augmented reality. You actually showed a bit within your presentation of one of your people working with a HoloLens, which I understand you just received just a few days ago. So I'm wondering, what do you think? How do you think that sort of technology plays into this future you're talking about? You have the continuous survey, you have big analytics, but now we're finding new ways to visualize these things too. What does that do for us?
Well, I myself don't use the term augmented reality and virtual reality because I think we'll find those are dated ways of expressing what is now possible. We can have, with our software helps there to be able to be an interoperability environment for visual operations of assets. And what we know is mobile devices won't continue to look like little computers with screens. So we're very excited about the HoloLens because the HoloLens, senses its environment and is therefore very likely to prevail as a successful medium to actually experience the convergence of virtuality and reality in actual operations and maintenance, in actual asset operations and maintenance. And so what I showed was our first weekend of experimenting with it. We have an awful lot more planned. I showed the Philadelphia reality mesh that was created for the Pope, in which we recently continuously surveyed and updated because our Comcast tower in Philadelphia continues to be constructed. And we showed the imagining of someone working on that through the lens of HoloLens and bringing together the continuously surveyed reality model of the construction progress and the virtuality of the design model of the tower for very interesting scenarios that could occur, and we showed it on a desktop, literally. Of course, it's a desk that the HoloLens knows about because it knows what's in your room. But we'll shortly be showing that occurring actually on the construction site as well with the HoloLens. So I'm sort of not using previous terms because I think we're going to come to saying it's actually not so specialized. It's part of everything, and all of us will have and be taking advantage of mobile devices that just don't look like either computers or phones going forward. So that's all part of the future of 3D technologies. And I look forward, next year at SPAR we'll probably have had yet further announcements and presentations and so forth. The 3D technologies, which already were the level of BIM advancement for all of the architects and engineers and 3D professionals of and infrastructure professionals of the world, are enabled by those on the 3D capture side, and I predict that their work will become ever more ubiquitous and indispensable, less periodic and more continuous, and those constituents here who embrace the many modalities, because point clouds are still important, but now reality meshes can have a different continuous life, and bringing them together. I think you've done the right thing in describing it as 3D technologies, plural, and that's the way we look at it as well. And I predict that SPAR will continue to grow as a conference, and 3D technologies in importance for infrastructure, not only at the project delivery stage, but when surveying becomes continuous. I use the word surveying purposefully because the reality mesh from photographs can be as precise and as accurate as the number of pictures and their overlap that you choose to do. And you can continuously increase the accuracy and precision, for instance, with just more pictures added to an existing reality mesh. That's important to us. We're excited about it at Bentley Systems. We're going to be helping to bring those benefits to all infrastructure professionals. And I think the significance and the importance and the economic opportunity for the constituency here at SPAR 3D, who have been the pioneers when it required specialization, the returns to them will be great, I think, of having advanced to this point, and then, as you say, the future is here, advancing through software breakthroughs and hardware breakthroughs at the same time. Hardware breakthrough in this case would be the ubiquity of UAVs. Software breakthrough would be the processing of digital photography into reality meshes. Thanks for the chance to talk about it here. We talk about it everywhere. The most important place to talk about it, for the reasons I just mentioned, is here at SPAR 3D conference.